And welcome back, everyone, to another episode of The Red Divide, a channel dedicated to the greatest rivalry in the Premier League. Once again, my cousin's joining me, the arch rival, Mr. Liverpool, and myself, Mark, the mighty Manchester United supporter, in the house. It's been rough lately. Let's be real. It's been rough lately, but we'll get there. Don't worry. We'll turn
You're
things around.
rambling, Marcus. You're rambling. You're rambling. It must be that defeat from Bayern, eh? You're still feeling it.
Look, I can take a defeat from Bayern. It's the rest of them that I cannot take. You know what I mean? The Brightons, the
Yeah.
Arsenals, those teams, we should be just slapping them aside. But anyway, let me not say anymore. Oh, shit.
Yeah, welcome back. Nice to be back on the channel, making another video with you, cuz. Yeah, interesting football during the week. Hey, Man United Bayern Champions League game.
Great game in the
It
end.
was a great game. It's good for every other supporter. Good, lots of goals. It was entertaining from the beginning to the start. Sane was chowing yolks, my cuz.
Yeah,
Yes, he
Sunday
was chowing yolks bad.
it was dangerous.
And he was dangerous on the day. You could actually see he was up for it. And the game was entertaining. Obviously, them buying going up. Um, you struggled a bit. But then towards the end of the game, Yokes fought back. Casemiro, man, he was a beast, always trying to win the ball back. When he scored the goal, when he was on the floor, you could just see how much he wanted it. You know what I'm saying? He wanted it so bad. He was like on the floor, still trying to get it in, and he scored. So,
Which unfortunately, he's not always like that. When he's in his groove and he's in form and he's got his tail up, man's a beast. He plays like that. But it seems it takes him 4 or 5 games to get into it, and then he rock and rolls. But it looks like he's in the swing of things now. So I'll take it all day long.
yeah, so not the best start to your group, eh?
Look, between Bayern, I mean, I think I called it. We would maybe lose to Bayern, but we have to smack the other two. You possibly finish second, okay. You face a winner of a group in the next round. So be it. You have to face the rest. So it is what it is. That's what the Champions League's about, and you have to beat the best at some stage to win the trophy. So sooner or later, it's going to come. So might as well start early, bring on the best. We first have to get there. Of course, we haven't started too great. I'm not jumping the gun. I'm not going to jump the gun and say, "Oh, we're ready in round of 16." We still have work to do, but I'm confident we'll make it to round of 16. Geez, don't let this come back and bite me. But we'll get to round of 16.
You might be joining Liverpool in the Europa League.
Oh, geez, imagine! Wow, put a sock in my mouth there. Jeez, that'd be rough.
Oh man,
yeah.
imagine that.
Anyway, so yeah, it was a good game. End of the day, I'm glad the guys showed some fight, showed some confidence. They really wanted to play for the shirt. I think we've been missing that of late. Onana with a absolute disaster. Poor guy.
Eh?
Jeez, he's
He
just had the best start.
never gone in.
But what I like about him is after the game, he came out and he took full responsibility, saying, "Hey, we lost the game because of me," which is not entirely true, but yeah, that was a really poor goal to give away. And the defending was a great
saves, He made a couple of good saves. He distributed the ball well.
Sure. And the defending wasn't great, so it's not all his fault. But yeah, it is what it is, and we go from there. We just have to look forward to the next game, and hopefully we beat the other two, and maybe we get a better result against Bayern at home. We go from there. Bayern, I think, are undefeated in like 32 games or something stupid at the Alliance Arena. So, it's not easy to go and win there. A lot of teams have tried and have failed. The last team to actually go there,
team, for sure.
The last team to go there and not lose, funnily enough, was Eric Ten Hag's Ajax. They had to draw there at the Alliance Arena. So Eric knows, how to get a result away from home, just not lately in the Premier League. But, man, it's early days. Again, like we said in the last podcast, he's been there 1 year. Arteta's been there 5. Klopp's been there, this is his 8th year. Pep, similar time. Don't worry about it, man. We'll be okay. Anyway, talk to us about Thursday night football, Marcus.
Thursday night football. Yeah, the the league that United couldn't win. I've
There we
brought
go
this up
again.
already, rubbing salt in open wounds.
We won it before. You still haven't won it, have you?
No, we've won it twice already.
Oh, have you? Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
So, yeah, no, what it is, we made a lot of changes. It was nice to see Besetic back on the pitch. We also played Doak. Salah sat bench. Soboslai sat bench.
Oh, resting him.
Gravenberg made his first start, which was good. He was quite bright. I was quite impressed with his first game. He's quite silky for a tall player. He's quite quick in decision making, which I like. He has an eye for a pass. He tried to take a shot. He assisted for the goal for Diaz. So overall, I think it was a good performance away. So yeah, for all the changes that came through the first half, we were so disjointed though. The Oaks just weren't gelling. It was one of those first halves where we just couldn't find our feet properly. With all the
Mm.
changes that came in, and yeah, second half
You conceded
obviously
early, right?
the same. Obviously they had the like you used to call it back in the day, the Fergie treatment. Klopp got them in, rolled them up a little bit, put the boys back on, didn't make any changes. You could see an instant impact, and then yeah, after 60
You
minutes,
like
he brought on
referring
some of the
to
big guns.
you like referring to the Fergie old days often. Every now and again, it's either Fergie time or the Fergie treatment, or you like to refer to old Fergs, eh?
I like to refer to it so that you remember
Right.
you guys were good when Fergie was at United. You're no longer good. So I like to refer back to that so you remember, right? It's not
Okay,
Fergie time anymore. It's Klopp time now.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes the rest of the season, Marcus. Don't
I don't know
worry.
what's worse, Kaz. I don't know what's worse: a crazy Scotsman shitting you out from a dizzy height, or a crazy German losing his shit. I don't know which one's more scary.
Who's the crazy German? Look,
Obviously, you see when he gets mad and he runs up the touchline and he shows his teeth. Yeah,
yeah, I
it's
don't know.
quite
I just see that guy
entertaining.
giving away a whole lot of hugs, so I don't know. I don't know about angry, but anyway.
Oh, he's got a lot of love to give, that's for sure, and it seems to work.
Yeah, yeah, jeez.
Yeah, so it was a decent game. It was good to see the boys Diaz score and Salah also coming on. He made an instant impact, creating a couple of
Still
chances,
your
and
best player, in my
eventually
opinion. Still your best player.
he definitely is. He's assisting a lot more. That Mane is not here anymore at Liverpool. He scores, obviously, he still scores. He's got a good scoring record, but his assist rate has really gone up. And for that reason, I've had him in my squad, my fantasy Premier League team for like 6 seasons. I haven't taken him out. And he always delivers points. He's a bit pricey, but he's always going to do the job. You know what I mean? He's proven it since he came back to the
Yeah,
Premier League. And yeah, he's served us well for sure. So I hope he goes on and breaks records because you know what's going to happen in the next transfer window. Saudi Pro
he's
League
out
will
of here.
come in, and it's the
Yeah,
same story. So yeah,
he's out of here.
let him break records this season. We
Yeah,
can
because he's
win
gone.
the
He's
Europa
no
League.
longer.
That would be great.
He's cheers. He's already in the mail. He's on the way out already.
Yeah, yeah. A bit
Um,
like Man United's trophy cabinet.
yeah, yeah.
Emptiness.
Just remind us
Yeah.
recently how you did in the Premier League. You can only go on your past result on how you finished the previous season. You're only as good as your previous season, right? So where did you finish your previous season?
So it's not previous season. It's the previous game. The
Oh, is
previous
it?
game.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Yeah.
It is what it is. Everyone knows where we finished, Marcus. It is what it is. That's why we play Europa League this season. You know what I mean? We
Interesting.
just couldn't. Which was a terrible season for us, as everyone knows, and we had a run of a lot of wins, consecutively towards the end. It wasn't enough. Newcastle pipped us for the last spot, and it is what it is. But overall, good win for us away from home with a weakened squad. But you know what? It's good if you're going to compete for all four trophies. We need to use a squad. So it's good to
Easy,
see that the
Tiger.
squad
Did you just
got the
say
job
compete
done.
for all four trophies? Easy.
Yes,
Slow
Tiger.
down. Let's come
You
back
need
to
to be worried,
reality.
Marcos.
Easy, easy.
You
It's a
need
good
to
thing
be
you're sitting
worried. You're
down.
going to be.
Sit down, relax, drink some water. Because Jay, all 4 trophies, easy, Tiger. Jeez,
Why not? Why not? Believe.
why?
Look at the way we're playing, cuz.
What makes you think you can win all 4 trophies?
Because the boys, the group has that winning mentality. Look, what are you laughing? What are you laughing
Oh
about?
my
We've won
goodness.
more than United, haven't we?
When? When?
Since Fergie left, since Klopp went in, Yokes are mediocre at best. You know, we showed
Yeah,
you how to win everything.
you showed us, or we showed you,
Yes, of
and
course.
then you just got to replicate that.
You know what? When you ask me about you're going back and asking me about where we finished last season, most Liverpool fans would have said underneath United, but we gave you 7. You know, that would have been the comeback.
That was your
Um,
trophy. That was your
that,
trophy.
that that was a big trophy, 7. You
Oh,
know,
jeez.
it was
It's just a
massive.
game. It's
Um,
just a game.
it's just the game.
One game.
Has United
One
ever
game, one
given Liverpool
result.
7, Marcus?
Yeah, many
Have you ever
times.
given us 7? Never.
I'm sure many years ago. Many years ago. Don't worry about it. Easy stuff.
No, not that good.
Oh,
But yeah,
so anyway,
this is a topic for another day. That's for sure. So, Marcus,
from
tell me, you
yeah,
guys are away to Burnley. What do you reckon? You're gonna win that game?
this
You're gonna bounce
weekend.
back from the loss against Bayern?
Funnily enough, I don't think Burnley have won a game yet this season. So best it doesn't come against us. That would be a shocker. So we should win that game. I think, as we said in the previous podcast, we gave our next 5 game predictions. Go check that out. Um, yeah, I think we'll win that game. We should win that game. We have to win that game. And we've got to start turning things around. The boys showed a lot of fight and like I mentioned, a lot of fight and grit against Bayern. Bring that against, we were a little unlucky. Bring that against Burnley. And we'll go from there. So, yeah, we should win. We're at home as well. Start the season this weekend with a good, solid result.
So, in the last episode, you did go on a high limb and said you're going to get almost maximum points out of the next 5 games. So,
I did that for the
Burnley
first
away,
half too.
you should win it. You should win it.
Yeah,
But yeah, depends. It depends which Man United turns up. At the way you guys are going, you guys have been inconsistent at the most. You've shown intention and sparked in parts of games, but it hasn't been consistent. And obviously that's why Yanks are struggling at the moment. But yeah, I also reckon you'll win this against Burnley this weekend. It'll be a tough fight, but I reckon you'll win as well.
no, we need to win. Jeez, especially at home.
Oh, you
We've
need
got to
to
start,
lose so I can laugh more.
start the season. No, we're good. We've given you enough chuckle material. It's time to kickstart our season and get rocking and rolling. What about you, Kazi? You got the Hammers this weekend. Old
Yeah,
James Ward-Prowse. He's
me
scored
at home.
or assisted in every game that he's played so far for the Hammers. So, you know what's coming this weekend? Little James
Yes,
Ward-Prowse free kick.
it's
Back of the net.
danger.
Hmm.
There's no doubt. He's danger. He takes corners. He takes free kicks. I've always rated his technique and how he manipulates the ball. There's no doubt he's a threat. Um, they've been playing well. The Hammers have been playing well. Under Moyes in the past couple of seasons, they've started to gel and they're difficult to break down. They're physical. They get in your face. So yeah, it'll be a fight. It's not going to be an easy game.
Yeah.
But I think the boys will take it over the line. You know what I mean. We've been consistent in games,
Hmm.
and I think we'll take it. Definitely the boys on a half from the win midweek, and yeah, let's build on for the rest of the season. Winning now after the international breaks, getting a good result in Europe. The boys will be on a high, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So a win for me for sure.
It's a big shot.
What do you
Well,
reckon?
I think the Hammers have only lost to City, right?
I
So
think they've drawn as well.
it's a big game. They're in good form, but you guys are at home, so you should be the favourites. In all reality, you should win that game. the Hammers can bring it, and it could be real close. But I think you'll edge it. Unfortunately, I think you'll edge it. So yeah, it should be good. I think it'll be a crack of a game. If United weren't playing on Saturday, I would say that your game might be. Oh, you're playing Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yes, I think you're playing Sunday. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, at least that way, regardless of what you do, you might actually be the highlight of the day because United's not playing. Anyway. Oh, cousin.
You make me laugh. I've wondered, is this a chore or is this a pleasure?
Gonna be a pleasure.
So, looking forward to another good weekend of football. This is what we love, the Premier League, so competitive. And yeah, hopefully both our sides get decent results. I hope you guys
Definitely.
lose. That will be a decent result for me. And I hope my team, that will be a decent result for me too.
Definitely. And yeah, excuse the background here. Today I'm in a hotel room in Barcelona, and I head to Monaco on Sunday. My cousin, Mr. Ray over there, will be joining me in Monaco. And yeah, through the next video, you'll see maybe the one after that, because we might do a preview, and then the one after that, you may see my cousin in the flesh. We'll be together for the first time in what, 5 years?
Yes, boy. 5 years.
Been a while, yeah. Been a minute for sure. Jeez. So that'll be great, and we'll see if we can put together something for you guys and make it fun. Yeah,
Definitely.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. Well, Kaz, next time I'm joining you in studio, we'll be in Monaco. Can't wait for the trip. For everyone that hasn't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Your help will, tremendously give us a push in growing the channel. And please share with all your mates, and yeah, thanks for the support. This is something we've been thinking about for many years, and yeah, I think it's entertaining for everyone. Anyway, catch you in the next episode. See you later, Makaz.
Thanks so much, everyone. Thanks, Makaz. See you later. See you soon. Cheers.
Very soon. Next week.
Ciao.